Hey guys, James Wolf here, and today is a new Nate's Drew game for the channel. This one is called The Creatures of Kapu Cave. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. You may hear that every now and then I am wearing a curved bill hat that I got at like the age of 6 or so, and that I love. And it's gonna hit the mic every now and then, but fuck it, I don't care. I care about YouTube. I don't care if shit happens, because shit's gonna happen, and I really don't feel like removing the hat. Also, I have a heater on because it is fucking freezing. So, if you hear that, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Shit. Trying to get my thing up. Well, I believe Nancy's going to read the thing, so let's see. Yeah. No, she's not. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna check the recording and then I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta walk through here. I'm gonna also turn off low battery mode because it's gonna keep turning the screen off. Travel to Hawaii. Sorry. And spend 3 weeks working for Dr. Quingley Kim. Her, I'm guessing. An entomologist who needs someone to help her do field work on the Big Island. One of Dad's friends saw the one ad she ran in her alumni newsletter and thought of me. I wouldn't get paid, naturally. And I'm not exactly sure what someone who studies insects means by field work. But I do get a free plane ticket, and I'll be working outdoors in one of the most beautiful places in the world. I've always wanted to see Hawaii. Not very long, just I've wanted to see Hawaii. And let's continue. The only thing that kind of worries me is that instead of meeting me at the airport, Dr. Kim wants me to take a bus to the little town on the southern coast of the Big Island. I'm supposed to pick up the keys to the vehicle she'll leave for me there from someone named Big Island Mike at Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursion Center, which means I'll have to drive to her field camp. Oh Jesus. Fuck that. So this is number 15 in the series. Yes. Junior. I'm removing in your bud because that is fucking creepy. I believe you're seeing what happens with the professor. I don't think this is Nancy's point of view. Mind you, I haven't played this game, so my sister's played it. I haven't. Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursion. Let's meet Big Island.
Just off the bus, huh? If you're looking for a real deal Hawaiian vacation, you got off at the right spot.
I guess his name doesn't fucking lie.
Actually, I'm looking for somebody named Big Island Mike.
That's me. You by yourself?
Not really. My name's Nancy Drew.
Well, just in case whoever told you about this place didn't give you the lowdown, here it is. You sign up with Big Island Mike, you'll live like a real Hawaiian. Work like they work, play like they play. No tourist stuff. From me, you get authentic.
Give me a second. We're all good.
So you're kind of a travel agent?
See, I'm like a tailor. Only I don't make clothes, I make vacations. Real, honest-to-goodness Hawaiian vacations. Custom-made to fit just you and you alone. You like the beach? I'll get you to the beach, but I'll also keep you busy. Busy doing things real Hawaiians have done for 1,000 years. And you'll have a good time doing it, I'll make sure. In fact, I've got a couple of guys staying here about your age. They're from the mainland, too. I got those boys surfing, shelling, fishing, snorkeling, everything. You sign up, you'll do everything, too. Maybe even at the same time as them, huh?
Actually, I am here for a working vacation, but
I
it's
believe
not with you.
he's talking about the hard
My
voice.
name's Nancy Drew.
Oh, you're the wahine who's gonna be working up there in the rainforest with Dr. Kim studying bugs. You're gonna have to pick them up and put them in jars and stuff.
I don't think Dr. Kim will make me do anything too gross. Do you?
Better to be working for Dr. Kim than up at the Hili Hili. That doctor there, he makes people mess with stuff way worse than bugs.
What kind of stuff is he doing?
Nobody knows. Big mystery. People who work at Hili Hili, they never stay long. And when they leave, they don't talk.
Well, I should probably get going.
Dr. Kim arranged for you to use one of my rigs. Got the key right here, but know what? I'm not gonna give it to you.
I don't think Dr. Kim's gonna like that.
A Big Island Mike immersion excursion beats chasing bugs around the jungle any day. And to prove it, I'm not gonna give you the key until you go to the beach, collect some shells, and make a necklace for me. You can put the shells you find in here. Make me an aloha necklace. There's a picture of it over at the necklace making table.
But I really think I should go meet Dr. Kim like I'm supposed to.
You make the necklace, I give you the key. Only you know what? You're not gonna want it anymore. You're gonna walk on the beach, look for shells, sit and string
You sound
them.
slightly
You're
perverse.
gonna get so relaxed, you're gonna come back in here and say, "You were right, Big Island Mike. Forget the bug doctor. Sign me up." You'll see.
I can't leave this place until I get the keys to that car Dr. Kim left with Big Island Mike. I wish I had time to fish, but I don't. A little surfer shack. Too bad it's closed. Whoever runs it is probably off surfing. Big Island Mike told me to make an aloha necklace. Looks like you need some kind of special money for this. I barely have any real money.
Okay, how the fuck do I get to the beach then?
A little surfer shack. Too bad it's closed. Whoever runs it is probably off surfing. I can't leave yet. I still need to get that car from Big
Where's the
Island
necklace?
Mike. Listen, do you really think Dr. Kim would approve of your waylaying me like this?
Probably not. But see, I don't approve of everything Dr. Kim does either.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got a necklace to make.
That's the spirit.
And Big Mike.
I can't leave yet. I still need to get that car from Big Island Mike.
Hold on a minute. Let's hit the ball. Tells me. Beach, check out.
Hello?
So, did you arrive okay?
Ned, hi! Oh, perfect timing. I just got here. In fact, I'm on the beach.
The bug doctor's on the beach?
No, I have to collect shells and make a necklace before I can get the keys she's left for me. It's a long story.
Well, I wish I could be there with you, believe me. It's done nothing but rain non-stop since I dropped you off at the airport. The sky's just this constant shade of gray. It'd be depressing even with you here. But with you not here, it's...
Oh my gosh! You're not gonna believe this, but Frank and Joe Hardy are here.
What? Are you sure?
Positive. Hey, listen, I'll call you later, okay?
But...
Bye.
Nancy? What are you doing here?
I just got here. I'm going to be helping this entomologist Dad heard about do field work for the next 2 weeks. What are you guys doing here?
We got here yesterday.
Believe it or not, we're on assignment.
Joe, keep it down.
Richard Akins, the CEO of Akins Biotech, he hired us to do kind of a background check on Pua Mapu and her father, Mike Mapu. She's an up-and-coming world-class surfer. He runs a local business called Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursions.
No kidding. I'm supposed to pick up a car at Big Island Mike's. What does this Akins guy need a background check for?
He's thinking about using Pua in the ad campaign for one of his products. He wants to make sure there aren't any skeletons in either of the Mapu's closets before he makes her an offer.
Since she teaches surfing for her dad, we signed up for one of his immersion excursions so we could get to know her and make sure she's as squeaky clean as she seems.
Akins figured someone who was closer to her own age could find out a lot more than some private investigator.
So you were basically hired to vacation in Hawaii and learn how to surf. Is that what you're saying?
Don't worry. As soon as the opportunity presents itself, we'll be doing some hardcore snooping, too.
Yeah, Akins wants us to make sure Mapu's business is also squeaky clean. But the guy never leaves his office, which so far has made rummaging through his paperwork impossible.
So you're doing field work for an entomologist?
Yep, just me and Dr. Kim and a couple thousand of her closest insect-type friends out there in the jungle.
Well, watch out for Kane Okala.
Aw, Joe.
Watch out for who?
Kane Okala. That's Hawaiian for rough-skinned man.
He's this legendary guy who got half burned up in a volcano a millennium or two ago, and now whenever something really bad happens on the island, people start saying they've seen him in the jungle. He doesn't like people messing with his island, see, so he goes on these rampages. Apparently, his temper is as nasty as his complexion.
And there have been a lot of sightings lately, probably because of the pineapples.
What's wrong with the pineapples?
The pineapples have been growing so poorly on this part of the island that people say there may not even be a local crop this year. But nobody can say why. Although I'm willing to bet this Kane Okala guy could.
Joe.
If he really existed, which of course he does not. Happy, Frank?
Well, I better get going. Good luck, you guys. I have my cell phone, so keep in touch.
You too. In fact, if there's anything you need out there,
Food, toiletries, monster repellent.
call us anytime, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you, Nance.
I'm just collecting every fucking shell I see.
I can't just keep walking down the beach. I need to collect shells so I can get those keys from Big Island Mike. I can't just keep walking down the beach. I need to collect shells so I can get those keys from Big Island Mike.
Is that only? Is that all the stuff I got? hitting all this shit.
Ah, here we go. So what shells do I need? They're beautiful. I'll just give this to Mr. Mapu and be on my way.
You finished the necklace.
If you could give the extra shells I collected to those two guys from the mainland, that'd be great. May I keep the necklace I made?
Sorry. My idea, my necklace. But the rig key is yours.
Thank you. Hey!
One more thing. Kane Okala.
That rough-skinned guy? What about him?
It's the people at Hili Hili. They're doing something that Kane Okala doesn't like. That's why he's back. The people that say he's just a legend, don't believe them.
I need that key, Mr. Mapu.
Hope I don't regret this. The rig's out front. Got a GPS system and everything. The location of Dr. Kim's camp's already programmed in.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. Oh, can I not? That bridge was fine 1 second, creaked for half a second, fell apart. Shingle.
Stuck in a ditch. Great. Well, hopefully Dr. Kim will be able to help me get it out. Uh-oh. Sounds like I missed a call.
You have reached
Nancy Drew.
who is currently unavailable. At the tone, please leave a message.
Hi, Nance, it's Joe. Listen, Big Island Mike heard on the radio that the bridge on the road leading to that bug lady's camp just washed out. So I hope you get this message before you get to her place, because if you've already crossed the bridge, it sounds like you won't be able to get back into town for a couple of days. In any case, be careful, and again, if there's anything Frank or I can do, just holler. Take care.
So, on top of being stuck in a ditch, I'm stranded in the jungle. Well, at least I'm not alone. I mean, I won't be when I find Dr. Kim. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. What happened? And where's Dr. Kim?
My one arm is roasting because it's closest to the heater.
A winch.
Necklace puzzle.
I can't go anywhere until I get this thing out of the ditch. A tape recorder. There's a tape in it. Looks like it needs to be rewound.
I'm Dr.
Quigley Kim, and this is an oral record of my activities on the Big Island, beginning with today, March 11th. Hopefully, I'll remember to use this thing every day, but I much prefer writing things down. And frankly, I don't care much for hearing myself on tape. Makes me sound very nasal for some strange reason.
Yes.
Of course, this whole recording thing was my father's idea. I mean, just because he always kept an oral journal when he was in the field, he automatically assumed I'd want to, too. So he practically forced me to... There I go again. Well, at least with this thing, when I start digressing, I can just push this button and... Already, I'm forgetting to use this thing. Okay, now it's March 15th. My camp's all set up and my equipment's all ready to go. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start rigging frass traps. I probably should have started doing that today, but I spent the whole morning observing a colony of feral bees. Man, I hope somebody answers the ad my mentor placed in that newsletter. If she could get me an assistant, I could spend the whole day observing whatever insect I want. Oh, would that be cool or what? March 19th. This has never happened to me before, ever. But when I was out checking traps in the jungle today, I got the weirdest feeling that I was being watched. I mean, it was broad daylight and I didn't see anybody or hear anything, but I just suddenly got this creepy feeling that I wasn't alone. Then, after about 3 minutes, it went away. It was just weird. It's March 24th. For the past 2 days now, I've heard this very odd humming sound coming from way deep in the jungle. Okay, to be honest, it sounds more like whispering. 1 minute it's there, next minute it's gone. And I have no idea what's causing it. I don't even have a theory as to what's causing it. I hate that. It's March 28th. Great news. Actually, lots of great news. I just got done with my initial frass jar content analysis, and it looks like something really strange is going on with the Norsa beta odorata larvae around here. Once I run these numbers through my formula machine, which I'm retrieving from my trunk even as I speak, once I run these numbers, I'll know for sure. And I'm getting an assistant. Somebody named Nancy Drew has agreed to fly out here for a couple of weeks and work for me, which means I'm on the verge of fame, fortune, and free labor.
Fuck you.
Woohoo! Is life good or what?
The tape ran out. What was that? I sure hope Dr. Kim is okay. Dr. Kim, are you here? Hello? Anybody here? Dr. Kim? She's gone. Ugh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Breaker 19, talk to me, come on.
Never again, Nancy. Never again.
The radio doesn't have any power.
I guess she's solar panel.
Wonder what this thing does. Interesting lock.
Press each button here, which sounds.
Malachi Herbert Craven. IQ of 182. Maintains blog. Solar power. Area code 312. Chicago, maybe? Okay, what else do we have in this trunk? A security pass for the Healy Healy Research Center. Maybe someone there knows where Dr. Kim is. I can't go anywhere until I get this thing out of the ditch. That doesn't go there.
Oh, but this gets here.
Somehow I've got to get this thing out of that ditch.
And this would never work unless it was like a 12 or a 10,000 pound lift or a winch because
There, it's out of the ditch.
but to lift a Jeep you need an automotive winch. Let's go to there.
A solar panel. Looks like this is what powers the radio it's attached to. Some of the photovoltaic cells are missing.
Photovoltaic. Try saying that 5 times fast. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Let's go to Healy Healy. Once I get there, I think, I'm 100% sure. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode. It's not a location programmed into the map.
State your business, please.
Hi, listen, I found this pass, and I wondered if...
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to put your hands up.
Put my hands up?
Who are you? Where did you get that pass?
Which question would you like me to answer first?
That pass was not issued to you. Now where did you get it?
I found it.
Where?
At Dr. Kim's base camp. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm Dr. Kim's temporary research assistant. Today's my first day. Are you...
I'm Malachi Craven, of course. I'm the head of this facility. Now explain yourself.
I have that pass because when I arrived, Dr. Kim's base camp was all torn up and I couldn't find her anywhere. So I went searching through her stuff for something that might tell me where she is. I thought that since she had that pass, someone here could tell me where she is.
Well, you thought wrong. And for your information, that pass was reported missing. She probably stole it weeks ago.
So you don't know where she is?
What does this place look like to you? A missing persons bureau? This is a private research facility with highly restricted access.
All right, that's enough.
Excuse me?
You're jumping all over me when the only thing I did to you was tell you the truth. I know who you are, Dr. Craven. I know you're an incredibly gifted scientist whose work has never been fully appreciated. In fact, as an amateur horticulturist, I would give anything to know what you're doing with the plants in here. But being a genius does not give you the right to be rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, young lady. Everything you just said is quite correct. The genius part rings particularly true. How do you know about me?
Internet, mostly. Your blog is awesome.
That's true, too. If you're interested in horticulture, why are you assisting an entomologist?
She's the friend of a friend of a friend, that sort of thing. And when I heard there was a free round-trip ticket to Hawaii involved...
Smart girl.
I'm in desperate need of some photovoltaic cells so I can repair a solar panel back at camp. And I know you're a big proponent of solar energy, so could you by any chance spare me, say, 9 cells?
Tell you what, I'll give you all the cells you need after you harvest at least a dozen seeds from those plants down there. They represent an extremely promising cultivar that I've hybridized. Unfortunately, I've developed some kind of allergy to them, so that just being in the same room with them has me scratching like a dog at a flea circus. My getting seeds from them is out of the question. But since you're here, you can do it. Just pick a few pods, pop them open, and put only viable seeds into the container. To know what I mean by viable, just read the notes that I left down there.
No problem.
Good. Bring me 12 viable seeds, and those cells are yours.
There, 12 viable seeds, I hope.
Viable seeds are mixed brown color and can be distributed. Splotch. Is writing that note to himself or for other people?
Finished?
Like I said, no problem.
Very good. These will do just fine. And so, as I promised, instruct Olson to put a box of A3 photovoltaic cells into Miss Drew's vehicle as soon as possible.
Right away, Dr. Craven.
Unfortunately, even after I've destroyed those little green devils, I'm told it'll be some time before this itching stops.
I've heard that bathing in oatmeal and baking soda helps relieve itching.
I was prescribed an antihistamine, but I'm afraid taking it will make me too sleepy to get any work done.
Take the fucking antihistamine, lay down. When it wears off, get up, do a bit of work, take another fucking antihistamine, go back to fucking bed.
Guess I better go look for Dr. Kim.
By all means, farewell.
Can't check that out now.
I don't think I have it. Excuse, I'm sorry.
Where these new cells go must have something to do with the numbers on them. But what?
3, 6.
There, it's working.
Yay! And before we contact Dr. Kim, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Oh no, I still have the page. And as always, I shall catch you guys in the next video. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.